drunk. We got him drunk.
Yeah.
What a treat, huh? A special treat.
Yeah, we got him.
We got your
Finally.
favorite guy.
Took a while.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You know, he says the funniest guy in all of.
We want to see your face.
Yeah. Okay. So that makes one of us. Yeah. This beautiful.
Okay.
This beautiful white face. This. Yes.
Pasty white in my case.
Yeah. Casey
almost
white.
dangerously
Casey white.
Unhealthy looking white, if you ask me. Yeah, like near death.
Yeah.
Kinda.
White power my ass.
Yeah, white unpower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, here we are. Random hacks. Number 9. This is it.
That's so many.
Numero 90.
Yeah.
Come to us.
Yes.
Welcome
to
the #1 alpha podcast.
Guru, presenter, Juan Hernandez, live from Appleton, Wisconsin.
We teach you how to get all the pussy.
J-Roo apparel.
Comedy.
Leather jacket, first time.
Cigarette zipper.
Yeah. Oh, nice. You can put your cigarettes in there.
Smokes in here.
Our special guest, Jason McBride.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, you got this
Number
one pussy
one.
you already got.
Yeah.
Already here. You got
Number
this
1
pussy.
comedian in the entire all of Palestine.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm drunk.
Shout out to Palestine.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Shout out to Palestine.
That's because I'm always bombing.
Oh, you got opinions? You got opinions
Well,
on
no, I made a person pissed off on stage
nice.
when I was like, I said I'm from Seattle and I'm gay, but I said I
wrong with
only
that?
fuck women. Don't tell anybody in Seattle because a straight guy in Seattle is like a Palestinian on the West Bank.
Nice.
That's danger. Yeah.
And they're like, then they're like, what do you know about that? I'm like, that's pretty much all I know.
Yeah.
They're not allowed there.
Yeah, it's good. A joke is a joke. That's all a joke is. It's a little.
I had
a funny
similar
moment.
one where I said that I think I told you guys in the chat, but I said that now Tesla's that's like the new Anne Frank. That's like the Anne Frank of Seattle. You know, everybody has to hide their Teslas now.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
Have you seen the new bumper sticker where it's like, got this before I knew he was a douche?
Oh, that's so weak.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fucking.
That's like kind of it's kind of gaslighty too to me, like. You know,
there's a pun.
You should. There was a lot of red flags there. Yeah, that is a pun. It's not.
Hey,
It's not a gas car.
Hey Juan, you got any stories?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to get into the stories already?
Oh, I didn't know you had a story. I just was wondering if you had a story.
Wait, I have a
oh, you got a story?
I have a guest.
Oh, you got a guest in your bag?
Oh. How many?
All right, so check this out. This is a news story.
Okay. All right, I'm excited.
The headline of this is P. Diddy says he's being, quote, prosecuted for conduct that regularly goes unpunished for white men.
White men, let me tell you something about white men.
Oh, Jordan.
It's
Jordan Peterson.
White men are searching for meaning. There's no meaning.
Is it a topless Jordan Peterson?
I don't know. He kind of broke in the bag.
Wow, did you have like craft day with your mom?
Yeah.
Somehow your story got upstaged.
It's like
by
wow.
the,
It's
by,
like
the,
Joanne.
by the Jordan Peterson hand puppet.
It's like
that's fine.
It's fucked up.
Is that
really.
a shark?
I heard.
Or is that
I heard.
It's
Joanne,
Jordan Peterson.
He's crying though. Look, he's got
he's
tears.
crying. He's always crying, and he has fangs.
Puppet
I can see
Peterson. Why do I bomb so much?
I can see why you thought it was a shark because those are like shark teeth. Okay, so what fucking happened with
tell your story.
What happened with P. Diddy?
Let him upstage.
Why do they keep calling him P. Diddy like all the time? All the fucking time, every 6 minutes. It's like this stupid nickname. It's not his name. He has a name.
What he wants
Something Combs, right? What's his name? Sean.
But he told people to call.
I know, but everybody else is just doing it. It sounds so stupid.
Yeah, but you know what I hated is that we called him Joe Biden, and his name is actually Joseph.
Ah, Joseph.
That's never happened before. Like we don't call Donald Don Trump.
I don't know. It sounds crazy to me. I don't know.
Every Diddy has a P, but it's like when the P and the Diddy get together, that is when you have a true harmony.
Yes.
And it's all about having harmony and meaning.
Harmony
and that's all we need if you want to be a man. You need to have meaning in your life.
Don't get emotional, Jordan. Just settle down.
I think Jordan Peterson is kicking in my tinnitus.
P for
patriarchy.
It's like, oh my god, this. I'm gonna have that in my ears all night.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll let I won't. I won't take up most of the podcast.
I'll only do
Men
all
need
of the
to
podcast.
speak, and I speak too much.
Hey,
No, it's
Jordan,
fine.
how
It's
come the
great
top
to-
half of your head is so small? You're,
I don't know. I think
What, is that it's like the shape
I
of your
took
skull?
the Xanax.
Lord.
Yeah, what
the
what
Xanax is kicking in.
did they give you that? They give you methadone for
Oh,
this shit?
clean your room.
Dude,
I was
you,
making my bed and I blacked out on
you,
Xanax.
you do have meth teeth.
Lord.
The yellow.
You should have gone a
I guess
black
we.
sock.
I guess
It
we.
is. It's a grill, actually.
We found our
It's a
niche.
grill. I'm trying to.
Nobody
They
else.
said that
Nobody else is
Those
doing
Twitter
a
demons
podcast like
said I was
this.
cultural appropriation.
What,
I
Puppet
say
Peterson?
appropriate this.
Nobody can do a podcast this stupid. I love.
Appropriate my ass. Is what I told them.
Appropriate my ass and brush my teeth.
Yeah, I love your. I love his. I love your hands. Like, he's just like.
Does anyone have any crest?
He looks like.
What do you think of
Where's
P
the
Diddy?
logic?
P Diddy. Oh yeah, the African guy
Yeah,
at the flight path. He was like, "I did the P Diddy," and I was like, "I don't know who you are, but please continue to say P Diddy like that." P Diddy. It's 3 syllables.
P. Diddy.
P Diddy.
Oh,
Diddy.
P Diddy.
Pedidi. Pedidi.
What do you think
Yeah.
of the P Diddy party?
Oh. It sounds kind of nice when you
There
put
was
it
lots
like
of P at the PDD
lots of
party.
children.
Yes.
That's a D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of
exactly.
P and D at the.
So
P.
what happened with the white dudes and everything?
Sorry, yeah.
Do we care?
So
So
he's
P. Diddy-
saying that they're prosecuting him on the charge that primarily is not white. So
Wait,
let's
so,
see.
Wait, so he
Prosecutors filed an additional indictment against Diddy, who sits behind bars in Brooklyn on sex trafficking charges, adding a citation of the Mann Act, a law that
The
prohibits
Mann
the
Act.
transportation of people for prostitution or criminal sexual activity. In the latest indictment obtained by the Mirror, 2 additional women were added to the list of those whatever.
Oh wow.
However,
So-
the defense claimed that Mr. Combs
Oh,
has been
Lord,
singled
that's
out
crazy.
because
I
he's
don't
a
know.
powerful black man,
Sorry.
and he's being
That's
prosecuted for
distracting.
conduct that regularly goes unpunished.
I heard that's not the
Wow.
only Mann Act he violated.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
I hear that he left a lot of mayonnaise on the.
Wait, so he's saying he he wants to be white? Is that what he's jealous that he's not getting prosecuted
be,
for white people? So he's
Now
saying,
he
Yeah,
wants
you
to be
want-
white.
now
Yeah.
he's saying he wishes.
Yeah.
He's saying he has like, what do you call it? What do they call that? Like a Twinkie? No, that's for Asians. What's the one white on the inside?
Bad
Oreo?
boy.
Oreo.
He's an Oreo.
Yeah.
He's
Why don't
trying-
him and
Well,
Mace
that's why he
get
did all
together?
those white parties.
What
He's
he should have
offended.
P. Diddy, who's that guy that has the Oreo named after, or the Oreo flavor? The singer, or who's that singer that got he's
I don't know. You tell me who
There's
it
some
is.
singer
Is-
that got his own
Do you guys
what's his name?
do you guys think that
No.
P Diddy's an Oreo because he's filled with cum? He's like cum on the inside.
Well, I guess
think
I'm
he
done
was
with
doing
Oreos.
Yeah, he was filling.
I don't think he's ever done anything gay. I think
No.
it's all just some
It was
bullshit.
all for if it's for business, it's not gay. Like
That's
you know what I mean,
oh,
or
yeah.
the government. And he
Right.
also there's a lot of claims that he worked for the government.
or prison.
yeah.
It's also
Or-
not gay.
Is it also not gay if you
or
pay?
sleepovers with your
If you
buddies.
pay,
Well,
is it
no,
not
we
gay?
were talking about this earlier at dinner.
We were.
We were remember we were saying
Oh,
it's
yeah, yeah.
not if you get your dick sucked by a man, it's
Right.
not gay
That's
if
right.
you just like your dicks. Post
Post
Malone.
Thank you.
Oh,
you.
okay,
Jamie!
okay, nice.
That's what I was
Jamie.
thinking. Yeah. I couldn't
He's like,
remember
my
that.
name is
Alex-
Alex.
yeah.
Don't call me
So,
Jamie.
Sorry to derail, but
So
yeah,
there's like
there's
like
Post Malone
gay gray
designed an
areas?
Oreo flavor.
Huh?
Yeah, but Post Malone's white.
Yeah. So he's
is there
Is he
there's
though?
but
gay gray areas.
he is.
I can't
Yeah.
see his
Yeah.
I can't see his whiteness through all his tattoos all over his face. It's like freaking shit on his face.
That's true. He could be. He's probably Asian.
I guess he's
Asian.
part of the podcast now.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I
Malone.
don't know what to do with them.
It'd be funny. You're
Oh.
like, no, he's here to stay.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's
With
a
your
part of the-
penis
There's
inside
actually
of
have
it.
another one too.
Yeah.
We'll pull that one out later.
Is that Matt Walsh?
Oh, you got a penis doll?
It's super glued.
I got another doll.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, earlier
actually-
though that was just something you were
It's
saying.
your new. It's your new prosthetic. He's
This
gonna
is
put
my
it
new.
over
Yeah.
your-
No, this is like a
Put it over your
oh,
foot.
This is like a
oh,
pocket pussy.
Oh, oh.
He's
yeah,
my
it's good.
the Jordan Peterson pocket
nice.
pussy.
You can play some tonsil music.
Yeah.
Every time you thrust, it's like, oh.
You got another story?
You got another one?
Yeah,
Alright.
another
Did
one.
we
I want
even-
another
We
one.
haven't. We have
Oh,
not
wait.
gone anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't go anywhere.
I feel like the puppet was a
I
distraction.
was feeling nervous. I
apologize.
felt like, I want a story.
All right, so check this out.
No,
thought this
I'm
was
just
kinda, like,
tired. I want a
ridiculous.
bedtime story. You like read me a story.
All right, so I thought that this was like stupid as fuck.
Oh, nice.
Kind of makes sense though.
Good.
So the headline is Japanese idol her name, whatever, Japanese. You guys know what an idol is?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
American
yeah.
Idol,
Yeah, like a singer, like a
Yeah.
pop singer,
Like an
So-
icon.
like a
star.
thing to worship.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes. So Japanese idol
Like my cat.
ordered to post solo good night photos for 1 year after boyfriend error.
Oh, boyfriend era.
So-
Yeah, the era was she didn't date me.
Yeah.
That was her.
So anyways, she took a photo.
Uh-huh.
It was taken on her 20th birthday, it had her boyfriend in it. So it was quickly deleted after commotion on
Oh,
X.
because like everybody wants to be like, they want to believe she could be my girlfriend. I could
Yeah.
molest her one day, and
Right,
then they
right,
find
right.
out she already
they-
has one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. That's the same. That's Kate. My girlfriend's like into K-pop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My girlfriend who's
I've heard of her.
Who's real?
middle-aged girlfriend who's
totally real.
Yeah.
white.
As an
who's into
alpha, I gotta say
K-pop,
too,
yeah.
like you gotta throw that bitch in the trash. Once they're past 25,
Tell me more.
they're worthless.
I like when we were
Interesting.
riding to
What should I
Tacoma.
do?
When we were riding to Tacoma, Jason got in the seat to drive, and then she said I should sit in the front seat. I was like, why doesn't she want the front seat? And then she sat in the back, and then she told Jason how to drive the whole time. I was like, oh, you really wanted the back seat driver spot?
It was
Like,
a nightmare.
She literally sat in the back seat to
Like
be the
I
driver.
said,
He's
trash.
giving wet willies
Yeah.
to Jason.
I like her. I think she's
Well,
cool.
yeah,
Only be-
but she's old.
I
to be
never have
fair,
to
it's
deal
her
with her.
car, to be fair. So she couldn't. I wouldn't have anybody backseat driving me. I'd have somebody like
You wouldn't have, back bus.
backseat hitch. Yeah,
I've always liked all my friends' girlfriends. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
one of those things.
it's easy to
It's-
do
what
when
does
you
that
don't have to
mean?
live with.
Yes.
Yeah.
You never have to deal with them. You're like, she seems nice.
Well, then
It's like-
also every friendship, like especially every male friendship, we actually do. It's competitive, so we secretly hate each other,
yeah.
and so we're like, "Good, I'm glad she's torturing him.
Right.
I hate him."
Or not so secretly.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute. You're glad that my
Some-
girlfriend's tortured you guys.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
We want to see. We want to see
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Where you're not. No offense, it's not an offense, but you're not successful enough to hate on.
Yeah.
Like if you were
Excuse-
doing really
excuse me.
really
Yeah.
well,
All
we would be not rooting for you to
Right.
do any well at
Do you
all.
guys think it's like a white guy thing? What you just said that you guys hang out with your friends' girlfriends? Because all my friends, once they get a girlfriend, they're ghosts. I never
That's
see
because
them.
Mexicans have babies immediately, and they have to take care
Yeah.
of them.
Oh.
Where we
Right.
use like hymns, something
Right.
condoms, stuff like that.
But I have
Condoms,
had that. I have lost like 2 friends from children. Like my friends' children have killed my friendships with them.
They
Like I
disappear.
literally, it's like
Yeah.
because
If you call them by their name, you're dead naming them. You just have to call them like Dad now.
I liked your
Yeah.
first 2 stories. Those are good.
Yeah.
You guys got any
Well, I'm not
stories?
even
I
done
got
with the
I got a
second
couple
one.
of anecdotes. I got
Uh,
anecdotes I'd like
you-
to share.
Do you have an antidote to your stupidity?
I have no cure. Fucking.
No, what? Sorry, please tell me. Please give me your antidote.
What my
Your
antidote?
anecdote.
Your
antidote.
I get we
antidote.
get mail. Anybody who writes a comment, I tell them I'll tell their comment on air so I can get audience participation.
No comments.
And
this
one
time.
lady I know said she'll give me constructive criticism on the podcast, and then she said I watched one podcast and the next I only could watch one because all the rest of them are awful, and
So that means she did watch the other one.
What a
and I was like, you
bitch.
didn't watch
That's proof.
And then she said,
Fuck you, lady.
yeah, she said,
she's
hey
like-
moron, your podcast is wretched, and then I was like. You said constructive criticism, and then she said, "I'm just giving you the constructive criticism you said you wanted." And I go, "Oh, so then can I call you a cunt then? Is that constructive?"
Yeah,
and then she
yeah.
said, "That's way worse. You can't call me a cunt." I go, "Oh no, I didn't call you a cunt. I just asked if I could call you a cunt.
Yeah.
You know, would it be okay if I call you a cunt?"
And this is
cunt?
an antidote to your stupidity. How?
Could
Yeah.
I please?
Anyways, her name is Sarah Grimes.
Oh, I don't think she counts as a
Madam.
woman because she's like.
No, she's all right. She's fine.
I
She's
think she's a bot.
Yeah.
she's
I think she was also.
I've never
a
seen
bot.
her not wearing headphones. She looks like you right now.
She apologized profusely for saying the show was wretched.
It's true.
I know. And I was like, you were
don't.
right.
You
were
shouldn't
right.
apologize for the truth.
Yeah,
That's
actually, in a lady's case, you should apologize always.
Yeah.
Just continually apologize, and provide the show with money and
and puppets.
yeah, and puppets, hand puppets, gifts, bake cookies, all kinds of things
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Well, I knew she went wrong when she showed everybody that picture of her boyfriend. You know, that really
Was it AI
tanked her
generated?
career. Yeah, that tanked her career.
What was? I don't. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Oh. Who cares? We can't. We're not allowed to talk about
She's
people.
that
nobody knows.
person
Oh, and
is
another
an icon.
another person messaged, and I said, "Is there anything you'd like us to
Yeah.
talk about?"
Right.
And he just said, with exclamation points, "Talk about incest."
Oh,
And then I said, "Okay, we will."
that's a
I
great-
actually-
wow.
So hey, Juan, what do you think of
That's
incest?
a great idea.
I did fuck my adopted cousin.
Let the guy go. Let him go if he knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your cousin?
Yeah. I fucked my
What's his
adopted
name?
cousin. Yeah.
Oh.
Good gauge. No. So
Oh.
I don't know. I'm not probably allowed to say names anymore, but her last name is Mexican. Like it's a Mexican name. So this is proof she's adopted, and I knew
Well, she's
she was
pregnant.
Well, she wasn't adopted. She was like married. She's my step cousin. And I ended
Okay.
up hooking up with her. I hadn't seen her in like 15 years, and we ran into each other at a bar, and got really drunk, and then
Oh.
we hooked up.
Pilar? Is her name Pilar?
No.
I just
Dude,
like
that's
the.
what-
I
is
just
that-
like
is
the
that
name.
Adopted. That's poser incest.
I just like the
Yeah.
name. Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah.
is it
it
as
is.
hot as
Yeah,
regular
dude,
incest?
That's
Like,
amateur night for incest.
Yeah.
What
that-
do you,
well,
what do you want?
that's
Something
where-
more?
fine.
What do you want? Something more real?
technically
Like
that
I.
was amateur porn.
Yeah.
If you had sex with her and you filmed it.
What do you want? Something more real? Like I
Yeah.
fucked my biological mom.
Yeah.
I've heard that is supposed to be the hottest sex.
Oh, pff, really?
Yeah. There's a whole
Ew.
thing. Not like mom necessarily, but
Oh.
like there's a thing where like if you have like if you have like a what do you call it like half if you have like a half sibling and you don't grow up together and then
Yeah.
you like meet. Because I heard a
Oh.
story about that, and then
Oh,
there's
yeah,
something
I
about
heard that
like
too.
biological enough
Yeah.
genetic similarity, like
You're like, yeah. this
And
is
then when
so
you have a
fucking
child, they'll
fun.
be like,
yeah,
"What's up, mommy and daddy, and brother, sister, and mommy, daddy."
You're like, shut up. The sex was
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that was it's like still worth it. You know?
Nah, this
And
is-
there's like, if you fuck your
Yeah.
mom, there's like dirty talk you can only do with your mom. Like,
That's true.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
wreck
yeah.
that shit again.
no, this isn't.
Oh,
This
wow,
isn't in the
that's
niche
disgusting.
though. This is deviating from the niche.
No, the niche is alpha males who
Just
fuck their mom.
There's
Oh,
still,
I didn't know.
There's still milk. in
You're
those
not
things.
alpha unless
There's-
you fuck your
Oh,
mom.
you gotta fuck your mom. Shout out to Julie Zach.
Yeah.
Julie
Yeah.
Zach.
Yeah.
You know Julie Zach?
How about I come out of your ass this time? Mom?
This is
Jesus.
bad.
Mom's like, "Oh, I always look forward to anal night with you, Jason. Every
Oh,
Thursday.
God, dude.
Thursdays are anal night, young man."
Yeah, you know. Say when? No, it's Taco Tuesday and
Yeah.
Anus Friday.
Hey, Jordan, when do you have anal night? Oh,
And-
around our household, we like to have it on every Sunday. On this,
Well, what is a hole?
I have Michaela.
Do you ever,
got-
dude? If
I got
dude,
this is a stand-up comedian. chick.
Oh,
Oh, is
Cruz.
Oh, so
Yeah.
Seattle stand-up
Her name's
comedian.
Hori Cumming me.
Ori coming.
You know what?
Looks a
You
little
know
like
what? I just like sucking dick.
it looks
and
like
getting-
Maria Elizabeth.
Yeah. Don't you
Maria
just want to
Elizabeth.
show your
About to say
tits
that.
on stage and get fucked in the ass? Isn't that funny?
Want to get booked?
was this?
Do you want to? Yeah. You know what my favorite thing is? Just fucking and sucking. That's my favorite thing. Isn't that hilarious?
That's great.
Hey, I've got
Lucy.
it for a niche. Religion. We'll do religion.
Are you? Wait a minute, Rob. Have you been hanging out with that cousin of yours? Is that what you guys do together? you fuck your cousin and you.
What
make
is that
puppets?
black shit on your nipple? Oh,
And then
that's
you make
your.
the
Oh, that's
puppets.
your
It's
microphone.
her microphone.
Then you
I'm
make
sorry.
the
I thought it was.
puppets.
Hey, I got the mic now.
Oh.
I'm talking. I just love fucking and sucking. Okay.
Yeah. You look fucking sucking.
Don't you think there might be consequences to the fucking and the sucking?
You're more beautiful than at least a third of the
Does she have
Seattle
peg
comics.
legs?
Yeah,
what those are?
she's
Oh,
got.
what are those?
She's got.
You have burritos?
She's an amputee.
Oh man, I guess so. No, you got
She's got a vagina.
you got those
Yeah.
crispy rolled up
Oh,
tacos for
yeah,
legs.
nobody-
Okay.
Nobody can see.
Can,
Hey,
can
Juan.
Jason finger that?
Juan, I don't make you
Yeah.
hungry,
Yeah.
but she's got
I just like
taquitos
fucking
for-
myself with my microphone.
Oh
I'm
shit!
She's got
that's-
taquitos
I'm gonna
for
eat her
legs.
ass
I get
and
all
her
the
fuck.
spots.
Yeah.
Her hair looks more real than half the women in the scene.
I think.
Yeah, catch her at Comedy Bar for the next 5 weeks.
Yeah. I'm also queer.
Bitch, you got titties like a speed bag.
Let's start beating her up.
I've been
I've
been sexually assaulted by every comedian in the scene.
The
Oh,
tits
Laura.
actually look. They have those fake. They look like fake tits.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Like they have that those lines.
You just
know, that
want an
fake-
excuse to
He
touch
wants
her.
to touch us.
You sick old man.
I'm just examining the craftsmanship of the.
The
when do you get
accuracy,
those done,
pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah.
Gotta-
If you're a producer, you can touch my tits. But if you're not a producer, then get the hell away from me.
Oh, excuse me.
I think I seen you in the Shanghai.
You want to produce an incest baby?
All right. Sorry, guys.
No,
No,
don't be
that's a
sorry.
Beautiful
That's a-
glove that you've got for yourself. It's
beautiful
like,
guest stars we have.
yeah,
You got any
Yeah.
more?
Alex asked how many guests we're gonna have. I should have said 5.
Yeah, we did. We said 6 more.
man.
It's always, isn't it hot to see part of a woman's scalp?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's always what I like.
I like cancer bitches.
Just get a glimpse of the scalp. You know what I mean? It's a little-
You like a nice scalp?
yeah, a nice little glimpse of a scalp.
Yeah, I love it when a woman looks like she just got out of like basic with the Marines. That's super hot. It's like wow. It's like my new.
Are
my
women
new girlfriend
allowed
that
in the Marines?
My Navy SEAL.
It's Will Smith's wife,
Oh, fuck. Don't talk about. He's gonna slap you.
alopecia.
He's gonna.
Her name's Ala.
You got any more stories, Juan?
Will Smith comes into the.
This is our worst one. We trying to have a niche and
I know.
we're all over the place.
You're
We
welcome.
haven't finished a single story.
Yeah. What's the? Yeah. Yeah. You got another one? You got another thing?
Okay, so this is the title is Invading Canada would spark fight lasting decades, experts say.
Wait, are you saying
So-
that having a having a war with another country might have a spark of conflict?
No, it might be a disaster for the U.S.
Fuck them. We could win.
Yeah, exactly.
2 seconds.
Be a disaster
Easy.
for those fucking assholes.
Just take a shit
So
on them.
this Dr. Ahmad has studied insurgencies and visited many conflict zones for more than 20 years. She sees a pattern of resistance that repeats itself over time. When a country gets invaded, a growing portion of the people fight back. Would Canadians do that? You bet we would, Ahmad said. Canadian niceness is a myth that would vanish overnight in the face of invasion. Canadians haven't been forced to see America as an enemy for nearly 200 years. Many won't consider it now. But we're learning to take Trump at his
Canadians
word.
need to learn how to make their beds first before they ever get in a fight. Fighting is inherently American, and it's like when David fought Goliath, but we are David and Goliath at the same time.
You're killing me. You're killing me, Jordan.
So
The war against Canadians. You think we would win? Do you think they even stand a chance?
do they have nukes?
Why
Does
do
Canada have
Why do we
nukes?
got to invade them? They're already right there.
Yeah.
They're
We
right
just
there.
we just throw missiles at them. We
Just-
just shuck. We just
Just
we
give
just
them.
Israel.
Just
You
surround
know what
it.
we do? We send the Mexicans to Canada.
All we gotta do is just give them $5. Just like, you want to be part of this? Just give them.
I don't think they'll fight because they didn't fight back when their own invasion.
They're too high on all
Their
the,
own invasion from
they're
Chinese.
too high on all the free drugs they get in the mail.
yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
a good reason. I would like to move to Canada. You can actually through your insurance, you can get like heroin in the mail or something like that.
Oh wow.
Like if you're a drug addict, it's like a harm reduction.
Yeah. If you're a drug addict that doesn't like to go outside, you're like, I don't know. I think that we should just nuke them, and then we just go up there, pick up the pieces, and and I'm sorry, Jordan. I don't mean.
Oh, it's fine.
You look
Canada
like a,
betrayed me.
I don't
They
think. I
betrayed
think it's
me.
fine. If
I
you
live in
get
Hollywood
nuked.
now.
You look like a cockroach, Jordan. I don't think you're gonna anything's gonna happen to you in a nuclear attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about survival.
I was born in Canada, so I have a lot of
No,
affection.
you weren't.
I hate Canada.
I wasn't.
How dare-
I tried to go to
I
Canada.
didn't know that I wasn't.
Only Americans are allowed on this
I actually,
podcast.
I'm only allowed.
I'll go.
All Americans.
I got kicked out of Mexico just last week.
No.
So fuck you, Juan. And
they wouldn't let you in.
they wouldn't let me in because they're like, why are you coming to Mexico? And I'm like, oh, I wanted to come for like a little while because I'm killing time while my friend's at work.
Oh, you wanted to go down to Tijuana and just hang
Yeah.
out a little while.
They wouldn't let
Want
me
to see
do
a
that.
donkey show?
They wouldn't let
Yeah.
me go there, and then they're acting like big assholes about it. And Canada was the same way. One time I just wanted to go to Canada at like 2 a.m. with some friends, and so we were like, let's go to Canada. So we did, and then they strip searched my whole car. Nothing was in it, and they still sent us back because like nobody just comes to Canada just to come,
Did your car feel
which
violated?
is probably true because Canada sucks.
Did your car feel violated
Yeah,
from
my-
having its car butthole? Strip
did
search
your-
is weird. Is it? I don't know. Sorry.
Did
I thought it was
anyone
funny.
have a DUI or anything on
No.
your record? Because they're really weird about that. Like
Yeah.
even if it
Did
was
you have
like
a
10
black
years
guy in
ago.
your group?
Yeah.
no, that's probably why though. They're like, there's too many whites here. You need to at least
How
have
suspicious.
one black guy.
Gathering of whites, dangerous.
You need at
Yeah,
least
it is.
at least one trans person, one black
That's why
trans
I'm here in
woman.
this group to kind
One
of like
conservative black
Yeah.
trans.
Yeah, you gotta get someone to be trans before you
Yeah.
go take the trip. You know, like, sorry, it's your turn. You draw.
Oh what? No, I could have been like, "Hey, I'm coming here to kill myself through your maid service.
getting
I
heroin
hate being
online.
alive. Please, can I use your maid service to kill myself?" And then they'd be like, "Oh, sure, come right on.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
They all
kill
talk like
yourself."
Jordan Peterson.
Oh.
I just came up here to. I just wanted to go. I'm trying to have sex with all the trailer park boys. That's my, I'm a trailer park boys groupie. Want to go to what is it? Saskatchewan.
I would just be like, "I heard Canadian pussies upside down."
Yeah.
The clit is on near the taint.
There is no such thing as a clit, you guys. Alpha
Oh.
male
They're not
take.
real.
Alpha.
Alpha male take.
Ah.
Clits aren't real.
Oh yeah, alpha male.
You
Yeah.
know, got a great idea. We're getting rid of clits. Clits.
Getting rid
They've
of
never
clicks.
been real.
It's
They've
never been real. We're not getting rid of them. It's going to be the best pussies ever. The pussies are going to be tremendous.
We're gonna make pussies great again. I'll tell you what.
Gonna be
You
so
never,
easy.
like nothing you've ever seen before. You've never seen nothing like it.
The clit was never there.
White
It's not.
women
It's been a
pussy.
lie. The clit's been a lie. They made it up.
The least alive women ever.
You got any more stories?
We're gonna grab the pussy. Let's see.
And we're back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And we're back.
Oh, wow, I feel like I'm in
Okay,
Hollywood.
this one's
Yeah.
interesting. This story's interesting. I
All
think
right,
you guys
it's
will like-
interesting.
No.
Starbucks is being sued because its workforce has become more female and less white.
Less
So
white.
the Missouri Attorney General filed a lawsuit against Starbucks on Tuesday, alleging the company discriminates based on race. Starbucks' U.S. workforce was 70% women and 28% men. In other words, since 2020, Starbucks' workforce has become more female and less
We
white.
should say when we say 28% men, you got to go air quotes. 28% men work at Starbucks.
Oh man,
Because alphas.
No,
don't
that
work
makes
there.
sense. It's a corporate
No.
job. Like that's where women belong. Corporations.
I worked
Yeah.
at Starbucks for a while. I was like,
Like-
"Yo, dog, what's up, man?
but I'm just
You want a
imagining
latte,
going to Starbucks and
motherfucker,
there's
or
just
you
black
wanna-
chicks.
Oh, you wanna
I worked at Starbucks and the manager's like, "Let me see your dick. Let me see your fucking dick.
jerk
It's
off
too
for me.
big. It's
The
too
girls
big.
are
You're
the
pro,
girls are on
the
their way.
cashiers
The
think
girls are on
you're-
their way. Jerk off. Come on, get
Yeah.
get your dick out.
Pull out that dick and start jerking off.
The girls are on their way.
Stick your dick in the coffee grinder."
I don't want my coffee being made by some
Call
dude.
back.
That's gay.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that's gay. I'm not.
Can I
drinking
froth
that.
up your Can I froth up your
Yeah.
cream for you,
Yeah.
sir?
Well, also,
Want some cream,
also,
sir?
Get my.
there's kind of a pipeline. You start at Starbucks and then you eventually end up at the titty coffee place.
Yeah.
And so, like, how are you
Oh.
going to get there if
Yeah.
fucking dude how am I going to get a boner if a dude's giving me coffee?
Yeah. that's
And
right.
what's going to
I don't-
inspire me
I don't follow
to
the
go
logic,
to the
but
lusty?
it sounds.
the
Well, I
lusty-
think that actually they should make it only. What they should do is make those women only the barista, the bikini barista, and then Starbucks should just be for dudes, like male baristas. So only the
Oh.
only place women, so that could get more men. We could get jobs working
Right.
and then the women would have to go and
yeah.
show their tits off on Aurora.
We could show our dicks.
Yeah.
We could call it cocky coffee.
You want extra?
You're like, there's
cream?
some good news and bad news. We're creating more jobs.
Yeah.
Just your job is
Yeah.
humiliating and removes all your
Yeah,
dignity.
you have to wear it's called assless chaps coffee.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you make a latte? No, I don't know. No problem.
Extra brown.
I could sit on top of your cup for you, and you can take a picture.
Yeah.
God.
How wide is your anus?
Oh my god.
Can you? That okay? Yeah.
Bend
And the
over.
sizes are
Yeah.
your. This is like.
You want to see what I could do with a steam wand? I could go. I could sound. I could do sounding. I could do. It's pretty.
Sounding.
It's
Oh,
the
shit.
yeah.
You guys, this is the best podcast
It
ever
is.
so far.
It's the
I've got-
best.
It's like seamless.
I've
It's
got
just
the
flowing.
widest urethra ever. The
Wi-
widest urethra.
It's the widest you've ever
The
seen.
widest- urethra.
What do
You
you
haven't
think of
seen
that?
a wider.
The most-
You haven't seen a
Puppet
wider
penis
urethra.
Urethra.
Yeah.
I can't even say urethra.
Very wide.
But if I wanted to, I could say it better than anybody's ever said it. Urethra.
I put Aretha Franklin in
Urethra Franklin.
Hey.
That's funny.
Puppet Peterson, what do you think about
Chain of
assless
fools.
chaps?
No, man, it's pretty bad when only Puppet Peterson can think of something to say.
Yeah. Oh, assless chaps. That's
That's fantastic.
Yeah. What does Jung say
whatever
about
happened.
assless chaps?
Whatever happened to the word chap? Anyways, that used to mean a good fellow. A good fellow used to be a chap. And then those
Chapo.
degenerate liberals, those libtards, they took the name
He's-
and they made them gay, like they make everything gay.
He's like this.
He's I'm fiending for more Xanax.
Why? Why? Don't cry, Jordan.
I like his suit though.
Stop crying, Jordan.
Jordan does cry a lot.
Yeah, that's what I've said a
He's
million
like,
did
times.
say
he's like
that, he said
Two-Face
that.
in Batman.
Yeah.
He's got
Yeah.
that,
Well, you've seen his suit,
yeah,
right?
I know.
Where it's like,
I know.
yeah,
That's
he's
like
he's a
Percocet,
villain.
it's the
Jordan.
duality of man. We
That's
have
like-
to be evil sometimes.
That's like the Percocet era, Jordan.
That'd be
where he's
great if
like-
they made.
yeah, he was drugged out.
They
Yeah.
should make him. They should let Jordan Peterson be the next Two-Face. He should be in the next Batman. They should let him just
Imagine-
have the part.
But it's
Yeah.
made by the Daily Wire.
Yeah. Imagine if we could get Jordan Peterson on here.
We did.
No, oh yeah. It's
Who would
true.
be
You know,
Batman?
he's a fucking-
Ben Shapiro?
Huh? You want Ben Shapiro?
Oh
No,
yeah. No,
if
Ben
he's
Shapiro would be
Two-Face, who's
Robin.
Batman?
Come on.
No,
Ben Shapiro would
Batman
be
would
Robin.
be Elon Musk because he's a billionaire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
His parents had to be murdered.
I mean, he has all those rockets and she has all those. He
Yeah.
owns everything. He's got rockets
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
spaceships.
Yeah.
And he
Just
seems kind of like a
memeing the whole
Batman.
time.
Yeah.
Like he has the car. He can make the.
Who's
fucking
the
Bat-
Joker?
Yeah, he made a Batmobile.
Yeah.
He's like a Batman, but who'd get his ass kicked every time.
No, he's like a tough dude.
He's
That's what I've heard
The
anyway.
Batmobile will be exploding
From
all the
what,
time.
yeah, I've
just-
heard from the people he pays that
Yeah,
he's pretty
he's-
tough.
Yeah.
I saw him hold a fake chainsaw over his head on stage.
No, I heard he like fucking works out and shit or whatever.
Yeah, you're right.
Like a
He
muscle.
works out.
He's like a muscle guy.
He's
Right.
dope. He's alpha. He works
He's
out.
good at everything.
He could
Fucking-
kill. Yeah, he could beat Mike Tyson. Just, whatever. Well, okay, bad example.
Yeah.
He's,
Okay, who would win in a fight? Elon Musk or
yeah, who's
Or Mark Zuckerberg. Remember they were gonna fight.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg would win.
Supposedly Mark Zuckerberg, he actually trains and shit, but
Well, and he's
still
made
don't
out
think
of,
he would
he's
win.
made out of titanium,
Oh,
so he would win.
Right.
I'm going for Musk. I'm a
Who would
ride the
win
Musk train.
in a fight or a lawsuit? Because Mark Zuckerberg is like pretty good at lawsuits.
Yeah.
lawsuit?
What about rock paper scissors?
Rocket,
Yeah.
paper, scissors.
Rocket, Bitcoin, fucking.
Hey, this week on
Scissors.
Tuesday we didn't do the podcast, and I wanted to go down to Tacoma to go do the comedy down there. And on the way down there, I got this alert on my phone because I get a blood sugar problem. Health stuff, very entertaining to the audience. But anyway, I had to get off and
Supposedly.
I had to go eat, and I went in there. I was like about to pass out.
But you didn't know you were hungry?
Yeah, I'm about to
No,
die.
I wasn't hungry. It just you get a physiological
Yeah. Oh,
start
That's-
sweating and
yeah,
you're gonna
yeah,
pass
yeah,
out.
okay,
So I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
first place, I gotta go eat. I go Olive Garden. So I end up at this fucking Olive Garden, and I'm like, literally nodding
This
off.
alert sponsored by Olive Garden.
I just want to thank the people at I just want to thank the people at Olive Garden South Center for their complete and total neglect. The only thing that kept it pleasurable was that they literally, I was like, I'm probably close to dying, and the lady came up and was like, "Do you need more breadsticks?"
Wait, what happened? Wait, why was it?
Huh?
What you said it was.
I like the Olive Garden breadsticks is you can stick them in your pussy
Yeah,
and rub it
They're
around.
unlimited too.
right in your.
I thought you were gluten intolerant,
Right.
Lucy. Oh, sorry. Is her name Lucy? Sorry.
No, it's
Pussy
Laura.
isn't.
Oh, she reminds me of someone.
This reminds me of a Marie Elizabeth if she was actually a whore. You know what I mean?
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
Marie Elizabeth if she was funny.
Oh, here we go.
I don't think
Calling out. What happened with
you
your
just
friend?
think she's funny because she said she fucks everybody, so it's proving the point that like women comedians can just talk about fingering themselves with breadsticks,
You're booked.
and you're gonna laugh.
You're gonna be a star, honey.
Oh, is that what those are?
Yeah.
You might be
Is that how
accepted,
she
but
fingers-
I don't think anybody's gonna laugh at it.
Look at there's a cat. She's got a cat tattoo.
Yeah, they.
Hey Juan, how does it feel to get the all important "You're funny" from Cruz?
Oh,
That must feel good.
that's when I knew I made it. So I quit my job. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm fucking there. I'm Seinfeld level.
And then we could just make fun of Juan.
God
though.
damn it! Cruz never said I was funny. Bullshit.
Well, you gotta.
Well,
I don't know what
that's
to tell you.
the Mexican thing. He was like, he doesn't like you because you're on the podcast, but he still has to like you because you guys are the same. You're from the
Right.
same land.
Right.
Yeah, when we at the next Mexican meeting, we're gonna go in front of the council and they're gonna decide what to do.
Instead of it's like a KKK, but instead of wearing pointy hats, you wear like tortillas.
I like how he said you were on the other side.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause down now there's like the dark side and the dark
Yeah. Which side?
It's
That's
where
got
the-
in my head a little bit. Like
Instead
I think he means the whitey side.
Yeah.
You've crossed over to where the whiteys are.
he was
You're
always
like
on that
when
side.
people talk about the South and they're like, "Well, we lost the war," and it's like,
Yeah. He's calling you like a house cholo.
Yeah.
I'm half white,
So
so
there you go.
You've always been on the other side.
Yeah. You picked a
You're a born traitor.
You picked a
just
good half.
to-
I'd rather be on the side of the winners that conquered instead of all the ones that got raped.
Great.
Heyo.
Yeah, but if you're oppressed, then you get to complain.
I know, but I don't really do that. There's never been
You
a
get to
chance.
be- you know,
Do
you
I
get
gotta
to-
bleep out rape?
You get
Twice
to, you
now?
get to headline
Twice?
a comedy bar if you're
That's quite a
if you're you know.
Cruz's best joke is always, so what do you guys want to talk about?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, what do you guys talking about?
What do you guys want to talk about?
And
I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. What do you guys? I fucking suck. It's fine. But seriously, what do you guys? Seriously,
Let me
what do
spin
you-
around a
what
little.
do you
I'm
guys wanna
nervous.
talk
I
about?
don't know. I don't feel right. Yeah.
I can't believe that he's become this villain. It's like he's so like just harmless. He seems so harmless,
It's-
and now it's
it's
like
the
he's become, he's
schizophrenia.
like he's
You
like
guys know
Darth
Dan
Vader.
Berlin?
He's like
Yeah,
Darth
Dan
Vader.
Berlin, sure.
Yeah.
One time, Dan Berlin was hosting a comedy bar and he was bumping Cruz, right? Like after the fourth bump, Cruz went up to him and started screaming at him.
Hey,
I'm actually
the
on his side
bumping,
for
I
that.
gotta say, getting bumped, especially by somebody who's done comedy for like 10% the amount of time you've done it is
Yeah.
yeah.
And then Dan was so
Sucks.
stunned he couldn't
I
believe
mean,
what had just
that's
happened.
not what it was with them, but it's like yeah.
I couldn't believe he didn't just
When
sit
you
there
when you
and
have
take
like
it.
when you have like an 18-year-old being like yeah sorry you gotta wait
Yeah.
for like 25 other 18.
I think Cruz should be bumped back to Mexico.
You were bumping you.
You're
You've been
not being deported. You're just being bumped.
Speaking of euphemistic language, it's changed the term from deported to bumped.
Yeah.
It sounds much better. It sounds much nicer.
You got
you know?
bumped.
He got
bumped
bumped.
into the
You're
cages.
permanently bumped for a period of 5 to 10, 7 years.
Don't. Yeah.
Hmm.
You ran the light of America.
I will say though that technically speaking, you could totally eliminate all of the bumping. And nothing would be any different in the world.
No, it's still a shitty. Oh, you mean deporting or bumping?
no real life
Okay,
bumping
'cause
in
yeah.
comedy.
Yeah, in comedy, no, because it's still a shitty
It's
open mic in Seattle.
unnecessary.
Yeah.
It's totally
Like,
unnecessary.
oh, that
No
really
one has anything important to do. You're not going anywhere. I don't believe you. You just want to feel important so you can come in and bump somebody.
Yeah.
That's all
that.
it is.
Oh, this shitty unfunny comic just bumped in front of this other shitty unfunny comic because
Yeah. Why are you always having shows that overlap with one another? I got to get to the other show. I got the other show to get to. So I guess
I gotta go bomb at the other place.
the guy who works at Enterprise Rent-A-Car is gonna bump the guy who works at Hertz Rent-A-Car.
Adam
and
Tiller.
they both live in their rental car.
Adam Tiller just needs to come in without knowing what time the thing starts and just come in and ruin someone's day by, taking their spot and moving them
Being
down.
funny.
Yeah, he's funny
Yeah,
though, so
that-
it's okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's what matters. Like they're funny. That's what That's
Adam Tiller. This is the Worship Adam Tiller podcast.
He's a real alpha.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
He could do this whole podcast by himself. He could do all 4 of us with the
course,
and the
of course.
puppets.
And the puppets.
He could just do all the voices. He could just sit here
I'll
in
go.
a chair.
I know that's crazy. He's like, shh, don't ruin it. I was thinking that one time that
It's not that funny.
Don't.
One time I booked him on a show, and then he just talked shit about the whole like how bad of a job I did producing the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, of
And
course.
then that was the one Andy
Good
Harder
alpha right
headlined,
there.
though. Yeah, that was very
Yeah.
alpha of him. And
That
then
shows.
Andy got up there and was like, "Fuck that Adam Tiller guy! I would never do that. I would never, even though this show does suck, I would never do that."
Who said that? What's his name again? What's that black dude that Jason? You're like in constant war with.
Big
that-
Funny.
Yes.
Oh,
that
the
Keep
guy.
big
forgetting
funny.
his name.
Oh, the big funny Travis Simmons.
Hey, you know this
Like
is
OG something.
definitely OG.
He's the
We're-
Darth
we're-
Vader of the comedy scene.
We're
Yeah, remember when
I
he
think
did that
I think
poem?
maybe we patched things up. I don't know. I think maybe it was fine. I don't know, because he like I don't know. We walked from the bus together one time.
He's like, "Oh, he's like, you're in poverty just like me. I thought you were a rich white
We have a lot
guy,
of-
but
Yeah, he's
you're
like,
actually
yeah.
a
We have a lot in
poor-
common,
Black
young
walking with
Skywalker.
broke white boys.
So I did. I actually I just like parked my Tesla in my private parking garage and rode the
Yeah.
bus with him just so I could.
You're like, my stop's right over here.
You
around
parked
the
your
corner.
Tesla because you're like, I am not supporting that guy
yeah,
anymore.
yeah. So that's what I did. Yeah, so,
Got to get him on.
yeah.
I can.
Come on in. Come on in, Travis.
All right. I thought
It'd be
He would
funny
talk-
I
because
thought you
of-
meant Elon Musk.
Travis would talk.
Elon Musk.
He would talk the whole podcast,
He
though,
does.
which
He's
is
another-
fine because we've run out of stuff to say clearly. So
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
I had run down a bunch of stuff, but you know.
I
What
don't
about
know.
you? What do you got? What's going
yeah,
on?
how's
with you?
your?
I don't think.
You're the important guest.
Yeah. We're supposed to ask about
Well,
you.
let's let you talk for the last
I think
half
black
hour.
people hate me. I don't know why. I just think they do.
Just
I don't
all
know
of
why.
them?
Yeah.
Why?
Even Keon Larry.
I think Keon. Well, he came around. You know, he came around.
Yeah, came around to
Came
being
around
white.
it after you fed him watermelon.
Yeah, What
Oh, he said
You
he
said
came
that
around 'cause
too
brought him some
nervous,
watermelon.
unalpha-like.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't say it confidently.
What
enough?
did you say? What?
I
said
said
you
after you
gave him a
fed him
watermelon.
watermelon. I was,
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
He went
Can you
there.
explain it?
He went there.
I used a shitty trope.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. She's used to
Jason gave him a fat white girl
To live with
and
for
called
4 years.
I would never give
free
away
rent.
a fat white girl. Are you kidding me?
I was playing VR, right? I have a VR headset. And I was
Okay.
playing poker,
Oh,
and
such a lame thing to play on VR.
when
it's realistic.
this guy showed up to the table, and he was wearing a crown and like a fucking cape, and a bunch of money just spilled onto the table. It was like an animation with like sound effects, like ding 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 ding. And I was like, holy, because it surprised me, right? I was like, holy shit, the Prince
Yeah.
of Nigeria is here, because he was like a black guy,
Ah.
Do you think
like
he
a
was
black
in real
avatar.
life?
And then like an hour later, he said that I was racist because I said that,
Oh, you did.
and I was like, dude, you're wearing a fucking crown and you're black. Like, how's that
Yeah.
referring?
Not to-
And there's a bunch of money. The
Not
Prince
to
of
mention, I
Nigeria.
think he's actually a white guy playing a black guy because a real black guy, if they were mad, they would have been like, "Hey, how dare you say that?" Like right away.
Dude, he was
Yeah.
sensitive. And then I told him, I was
Yeah.
like, stop being a professional victim, you pussy.
Oh, professional.
left.
Like that.
That's how he made all his money.
More like an ally.
An ally. Oh
That's
god.
what I call an ally.
Is that yeah? See, this is where it's gonna get weird with the VR stuff because like you're not allowed to like wear braids or like blackface stuff like that if you're white
You're not?
in reality, but in VR, can you do it in
Oh,
VR?
right. It's a good question.
Dude, in VR, it's the creepiest shit. People are like furry, emo cat girls, and they're like men. And they got like tits and shit.
That's hot.
You think that's weird? Imagine what they really look like back at home. This is like a bathrobe and hair on their chins and shit.
fucking their mom?
Hair on their
Fucking their mom.
chins.
A woman with hair on their chin.
Oh,
Yeah, a woman with hair on their
Oh, you
chin.
mean a man?
Whoa.
No,
anytime
A
someone says
beautiful
woman
young
now-
lady with facial hair. Is
Oh,
what I
you mean
meant.
a man?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Anytime anyone says woman now, I go, oh, you mean a man?
Yeah, you mean
No, that's hate speech.
Sarah the man.
It's fine. She doesn't listen to the podcast anymore.
All right, we got to be funny. We got to get the
The
thing fired
motion
up.
picture.
That's no, now it's fucking ruined.
It's
now.
ruined.
It's totally ruined when you're like, can you do this?
Yeah,
You're
let's
like,
go.
And
it's
we're
sort of-
back.
Yeah, we're back.
Oh,
You got any more stories? You're really hot with the stories tonight.
Actually,
what about that
speaking
case?
of Nigeria, there was a story. Tim Dillon mentioned it on his podcast, but it was weird because he mentioned it and then the podcast just ended. Like he said some shit. It was like the CIA or some shit. It was he's like Nigerians on the internet are doing sextortion on teenagers, and they're killing themselves, and and then it was like. It just ended.
That seems like a Tim Dillon thing to do, though, too.
Yeah, like a cliffhanger.
To confuse you.
Sure. I mean, I get how it could be whatever. But it was like, but anyway, there was no commentary. So I feel like I could steal his, premise. And
you can.
Yeah. I guess that's what they're doing. They pose, like these Nigerian guys were like posing as like other teenagers and then getting teenagers in the U.S. to send them nudes. And then they were taking those pictures and then threatening to send them to their relatives, and then they like killed themselves.
I actually had a scam kind of like that. Somebody, it was probably a Nigerian, but they said that they've hacked into my like porn history and they're gonna post it to all my friends and family.
What?
So then I sent them back. I said, "Don't worry, I got it," and then I posted my porn history to Facebook. And then I sent them a screenshot of it.
Oh man, that's awesome.
What did people say? Did your family
my mom was very upset. This is back in the meth days, so people expected.
Okay.
Yeah, people were. I was getting a lot of like already. People were calling me and being like, "Are you okay? You've been posting a lot of weird stuff on Facebook."
Oh, okay.
And that was before the porn history.
And it was all like. It was all incest.
A lot
porn.
of incest stuff, yeah.
That's how you deal with a fucking extortionist. Show them that you don't give a shit.
Yeah, I was like, here you go. I got it covered for you.
You're like, let me.
And then my account got deleted because you're not allowed to post porn on Facebook.
Oh, and you're like, well, two birds with one stone. Fucking Facebook. No, I like Facebook. Facebook's fun.
It's a good outlet. It's a good.
We read your.
I saw that.
Your manifesto, not manifesto.
That's dear liberals.
That's a loaded word. That's a loaded word.
Yeah,
the manifesto,
yeah.
but the
come out to my
mantra
log cabin next week. For for the follow
for Democrats. What Democrats should do. Lots. What do you think? What do you think of what's going on in the world politics, Juan?
God.
What do you think? What's your answer? What do you got a solution to what's going on? Here's
what people need to do. We just need to come together in peace.
You need to cut them up into pieces.
You just need to get a fucking job, and you're fine.
Yeah, it's true. If you have a job and you're too busy with your shitty job and like hating your life, then you don't get active. You don't care about other people. You're just like, oh my god, I have to go to my shit job, hang out with my
people that go on Twitter don't have jobs.
If you have money, if you have some money and you can pay your bills, none of that stuff matters.
Yeah, my friend from California, he was liberal until he got his $170,000 salary a year, and once he got that, he was like conservative.
Yeah.
Now he can afford a boat and fucking. Yeah. He hates that he's being taxed so much.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because when you look at that paycheck, when they tell you what your salary is going to be, and then you get like your actual salary, and you're like, oh fuck this! What am I paying for? Like what? Schools, medicine for
medicine for
Hey,
how about this?
Children?
Stay healthy.
Yeah.
I wonder if 15 minutes remaining. I figured it out this time. It's 15.
Yeah.
Where do you see? How do you know? Where do you see it?
Oh, he showed me a sign.
Oh. Okay.
What, he's stupid? They just showed the sign.
Oh,
fucking idiot.
Yeah.
That's what he does to me.
Yeah.
He flashes the sign real quick.
No, because
if I don't see it,
you're dumb.
And if I don't see,
I'll be
the
telling
numbers.
a story. I'll be like a minute into the story, and then Casey's like, "Wait, how much time is there?" And
normally your mind's so quick that you could just say the time and go right back to your story. But for some reason,
I do, and then I yell at you though.
Yeah, you're just like, "Fuck you,
fucking idiot."
You should know. He showed a sign, and I didn't see the fucking. Anyway, now I just wasted the entire. Now we have 1 minute left.
It's the meth. It's the meth.
Anyway, I had a
15 minutes till I have to get meth.
It's important to get this politics thing in. Very important because that's a real niche. We don't start politics.
Yeah, and also like everything we talk about is meaningless because no one's gonna watch the actual episode. We just need clips. We just need moments that are clips.
Like Jordan Peterson. That's
Yeah,
gonna.
the Jordan
How
Peterson
about like a
Cup is-
100,000
meaningful
views.
moment with like a piano, like a soft piano underneath it? You know,
Hey, shout out to
Like-
Scott Coburn.
like I
Yeah,
could do. Yeah,
Scott Coburn.
Sorry we didn't mention you till now.
You know, I just want to say that I've been doing comedy for over a decade, and
Oh yeah.
Don't
I've
do it.
never met a person like Scott Coburn. Scott Coburn has really inspired me all these years
quit?
that I knew him. That 1 year, and then you play the piano underneath it, and you know.
How about how about this? Because you've been in comedy for 10 years. All the people that have gone, and like a new wave came in, right?
Oh,
right about
yeah.
2023.
There's been like 5 waves.
Yeah, different ways.
It's like a
Each
new
one
wave.
shittier than the last.
2 years, yeah. It's weird. I always get along better with the new people.
Because they haven't gotten to know you
But
yet.
then like then the next wave of new people comes along, then I get along better with them, and then like the other old people, the last
a
new
groomer.
people hated me.
Yeah, you are a groomer.
So-
Comedy groomer. Well, it's kind of like a fresh. It's like a fresh.
Yeah.
There's always.
It is nice. A new
fresh-
it's like a
fresh
woman.
meat.
You know, you
Yeah,
you need a
fresh
new woman every like 2 weeks.
Like a
well,
fresh.
they think you're really good at comedy because they're
Yeah.
new.
Yeah.
So they don't know.
They-
They
yeah.
look up to you because they're new. But then once they start, once like 5 weeks later, and they're getting booked on like 10 times as many shows as you,
Yeah.
and then they like won't look at you anymore.
Right. They
do
realize-
they do the thing where they pretend they walk by and pretend not to see you. You
Yeah.
know that thing? Like you walk by somebody and you kind of like do the
Yeah.
like
you
look the glazed look like the
yeah.
1,000
You look
yard
like
stare.
all the way
Yeah.
the other
That
direction.
shit breaks my fucking heart,
And then you
man. Like,
pretend
I
to
got
be-
some people that I started with from California in
Yeah.
2015. They've done Conan, and like one of them
Ah.
opened for Harlan Williams for like a weekend,
Oh, nice.
and it's just like,
I mean, if
fuck,
I was doing
like,
that,
I'm
I
funnier
wouldn't
than
talk
these
to you
fuckers.
either.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Fuck you, get away." Who are you?
I mean, like, I got a fucking Harlan Williams T-shirt
Yeah.
out of this shit.
It's
Damn.
not, it's not that it's not. It's
I
not
sucked
really
Harlan
about
Williams'
funny.
dick.
It's just
Yeah.
it's just about basically you just have to be
Gay.
young and good looking and don't tell jokes. That's the number one rule of stand up comedy.
Clapper.
Don't tell jokes.
Yeah.
People hate jokes.
They do.
They hate if you write like a clever joke. They're like, I don't know. That's kind of.
That's kind of. I don't get it.
Critical.
I don't
You're
get
being
it.
kind of critical.
Yeah.
Of,
You're very negative. I only like
Yeah.
positive vibes.
yeah.
You're right. That's all it was. It was you were funnier than them. That's why they got that's why they got those gigs. That's always the answer.
Yeah, they actually.
yeah,
So what
that's what-
happens is, they say send me a tape, and then they send them a tape of themselves, and they're like, no, send me a tape of somebody funnier than you, and then they send a tape of you, and they're like, oh, you're hired.
Not to
Sorry,
be
your heart
bitter.
got broke
Not to
though.
be
It's,
bitter.
there's a lot of heartbreak to go around.
Just,
and
I guess sad.
don't
I
kill
guess.
yourself, Juan.
Go drink a beer about it, you fucking
No,
pussy.
I was gonna kill myself today because like I was going in.
I'm
to
alive.
train
Oh.
for, my new job was gonna be selling cell phones for Cricket in Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
Oh wow.
Well, there's
And I was
still
like,
today,
I was like, if I go to that training today, I'm gonna kill myself because this, Wisconsin fucking sucks, and then Oshkosh is like a piece of shit.
Oshkosh.
Yeah, Oshkosh.
Oshkosh Bagosh.
Dude, why? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oshkosh.
Oshkosh fucking
Why don't
sucks.
you
and then I gotta work for
Oshkosh,
Cricket.
but
You-
throw
you-
myself off a bridge.
You moved there, Juan.
Wait, is
This
that the really?
No, I
like-
moved to Appleton.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Appleton.
Wait,
sounds better.
Oshkosh is that? Wait, that's a place or a company?
It's both.
No, that's a town, and it has like 20,000 registered
Yeah.
sex offenders. By the way, I looked it up.
20,001 if you moved
10,000.
there.
Oh man. Wow.
Wow, sounds like
Oshkosh.
sounds like a Wisconsin Diddy party. To,
Imagine being like
P.
living
Wizzy.
on the train tracks. You know, just living down by the train tracks in Oshkosh.
I mean,
The
Juan, I don't know.
bottle
I
and
think
a-
I look at, if I was in your
Sounds
shoes,
nice. Actually.
I would look at that and be like, oh, I have to go to this job. I might kill myself. But then I'd be like, oh, I have to do this podcast. I would just like everything I looked at, I would be like, I should kill myself.
besides, you said today, and you still have 3 hours. Just so you know, you still.
No, he lives in Wisconsin. He only has like 2 or 1 hour.
Okay.
Which, by the way, thank
So
you
you
for
could
staying
still
up late.
pull it
for
You know
us.
what? If I was like now, I'm old and dead almost, and if I ended up in Oshkosh and I was like living by the train tracks with no money, you know what I'd do? I'd be like, I'd find hope somehow. Like,
I would find one
disgustingly.
of those sex
I'd be like,
offenders.
oh look, there's a chance. Oh, it's to start talking. First, they start talking like Jordan Peterson. Then that's the first step, to recovery.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not so bad.
Maybe you should be one of those motivational guys. Maybe that's
Oh,
what
yeah,
you
yeah.
should be like, I survived.
Yeah, I can survive.
I've
You can
survived.
survive anything.
I didn't fight. I didn't fight in a war, but I've got the legs of somebody who did.
Yeah.
I did. I survived something.
He's doing an impersonation of me right now. He's like, hey, I'm Casey. I talk like Jason McBride. Oh, he's putting on
Big
Jordan's
image.
clothes.
He's
you know,
back.
that's like when Jordan's done with turning tricks. He puts on his suit,
Yeah.
puts
It's
it back on.
What? Everything is about wearing a suit. It's
Straighten
about
your
putting on an
tie,
image.
Jordan. You look
It's about
slovenly.
your image. You must be
Yes.
stand up straight. Make your bed. Look
Oh, yeah.
up. Always look up.
Stick your chest out and
Always
straighten
have
your
hope.
back.
A lobster
Yeah.
is better looking than you.
Always have hope in your heart. If you live in a town of 20,000 sex offenders, just be happy that there's some sex offenders who can give you money to jerk off on camera.
Jordan would never say
I
that.
know.
No, you know, it'd be funny if you contact his agent
Why is he
and
looking
you
at
call
me?
him and you email him. He'll probably
gets
come on the
annoying.
podcast for like $1,000 for 10 minutes. You can have him on Zoom. For
Oh,
10
yeah.
He'll be like,
Wow.
"Oh, it's nice to be here.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me on."
Or it'd just be like a recording of him.
Oh yeah, yeah. Or you ever see that website Cameo, where you can get like famous people to send you like
Oh,
a
yeah.
birthday,
Yeah, birthday.
like legit famous people, like
Yeah.
you know, like the third best rapper
Oh,
from
yeah,
a
yeah.
rap
Post
group.
Malone.
Yeah, yeah. He'll be like,
Hey,
yo,
what's
up?
Post Malone.
What's
Happy
up, Rob?
birthday.
Happy birthday,
Yeah.
Rob Conroy.
Yeah.
I heard did you like planting ferns and shit. That's my shit. I like that
Oh,
too.
that Getz guy, or what is that his name? Matt Getz or whatever.
Oh, Matt Gates.
Gates. Yeah, that guy's on there.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It, like immediate, like the day that he lost, whatever they pulled his nomination. Like it's like the next day he was on Cameo.
Oh wow.
One day we'll be on Cameo, guys.
I mean, I
Hey,
think
what's up?
we can be.
Rob
right?
Conroy here.
Can't you just be on Cameo?
Yeah.
Like I don't think you have to.
You can. Will anyone pay you though? Is the question.
My mom.
Oh.
My mom would pay for it. I forgot to wish her happy birthday.
I love
this
you,
year.
Mom.
I should get on Cameo, do happy birthday, and next year be like, sorry, Mom, if I forget, just buy my Cameo.
It's like the Random Hacks Cameo.
I almost did it one time because I was looking through them all, and it was like $500, $500, and then it was Ghostface Killer, $160. And then I
Really?
go, yo, what's up, Casey, my nigga? I like your shit.
How you doing? Good. All right. Might be a Tuesday to you, but this means a lot to me. I had a lot of health issues, and I didn't even know I'd be able to drive this far. So it's pretty cool.
Good to see you.
And sorry about stealing black people. On behalf of all of us, I'd like to say, my bad. I didn't know a kid so young you knew the term turd cutter, though. That's pretty cool. I knew he must have heard that from his grandpa or something. Anyways, yeah, I came here from Bothell, Washington, so if nobody laughs or anything, it's no big deal. I'll just drive 50 miles, wiping tears off my face. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. That's what you say when you care a lot. I've had heart surgery, and I've had surgeries on my legs and kidneys and all that. And I was in a wheelchair for 6 months. And when I was in a wheelchair, I wasn't one of those inspirational people in the wheelchair. I was like, fuck this shit. People would help me with the door, and like, another fucking asshole. Yeah, got the door, thanks a lot. That helps. He helped me so I can walk maybe. And they're like, geez, man, you're supposed to be all cheerful and shit. Everybody in a wheelchair is happy, you know? I was really unhappy. But anyway, now I can walk. It's pretty cool. Yeah! Wow. I never thought I'd get applause for being able to walk. Barely. But anyway, yeah, after my heart surgery and I recovered, in this last 5 years or so, a bunch of people I loved died, you know, and I was in a comedy club like this, and I was at the bar in Arizona, and above the bar there was a picture of two comics that I really loved who died, Norm Macdonald and Bob Saget. Do you know those guys? Yeah. And anyway, I felt sad, you know, because when Norm Macdonald died, I feel like I lost one of my best friends, even though I've never met him. And that's because I am mentally ill. But yeah, it's good to be back. In fact, even recently, I've even got a crush on a female comic from in Seattle, where I live. And the first time I saw her do comedy, there was like only about this many people like here. It was all men, all male comics, and she said, "Every one of you guys here look like you want to have sex with your mom." And I was like, "Wow, this girl's cool." You know? I want to think of something to say to her, so I went up to her and I was like, "Hey, you know, I don't only want to have sex with my mom." You know? I also like some other women. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to have sex with my mom. Because my mom just turned 80 the other day. And I draw the line at 80. You know, I'm not into weird shit or anything. In fact, I was here last week and I saw this guy kill it. Give it up. And I met a short, cute gal outside, and she said she was a bank teller, and she had another job, which is she went on sugardaddies.com, and she met older men for money, you know, for sex, for money, you know, and she said she had to quit because it was starting to make her feel like a hooker. And I was like, I know exactly how you feel. I used to drive for Uber for a couple years, and I had to quit because it was starting to make me feel like a cab driver. You know, like that? I didn't like it either. Driving for Uber was humiliating. It made me feel like a hooker. All right. Anyways, I had a good time. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you very much. See you later.
Don't you so thirsty? I'm gonna let you see